Night call. Obviously. If you don't see it, you're kind of a fucking moron. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, not sorry, but fuck you. I'm actually not sure what kind of game this is, and this concerns me. Free roaming. Options. General. Language. Da. Yes. E. What the fuck is a passive? Oh no. Free roaming? No, free roaming! I didn't mean it! I don't like that. Can I leave now? No. Back me out. Fucking goddamn loading screen. New game. That game. Yay. What the fuck? Balanced case. Perfect for the first run. Great. Balanced. All right. Here. Sir, can hear me, or do I need to speak up? Absolutely not. Sir! want you to be comfortable. You can always change your mind. The voice is female, husky and warm. You find it deeply comforting.
Do you want me to speak in a normal, medium, or loud voice?
As loud as possible. And now? Is this okay? Yes. She takes a deep breath. Sir, you just spent 2 weeks in a coma! The word bounces around your head. You need a moment to understand its meaning. Coma? Coma. Coma. The word scratches along your throat. Yes, you were the victim of an assault. The word resonates in your head. Victim. You are aware of serial killer is currently on the loose in Paris. You feel the contents of your stomach crawling up your throat. Ah! Yummy! It tastes like vitamin. Oh! The judge, as the police called the killer, assaulted you. The bullet touched your liver, and in most circumstances, it would have been fatal. We chose to put you in induced. Her voice becomes more distant and phased. They put me in a coma. You taste bile at the back of your mouth, your head is burning, you hear a whistle in one ear. Your fingers move to your womb. Underneath the bandages, you can feel hard skin. It is incredibly painful. Did they cut off my penis? I'm sorry? Did they catch the judge? No. What about my passenger? He was dead before you even got out of your cab. The doctor is silent for a second. A very awkward second. She hesitates. The police would like to see you as soon as possible and ask you some questions. After all, you're the only one who's survived the judge. Noise in the hallway attracts your attention. You try to turn your head, but to no avail. You need to rest. Yes, I need to stop staring at this bright-ass fucking light. How am I gonna sleep with this? She leaves the room. Her voice resonates in the hallway. I don't care. He's the only witness. He's... Another female voice joins in. A strong, authoritarian voice. You can't clearly make up what she's saying. A strange feeling washes over you. It's not pain, not fatigue. It's about a combination of the two. For being in this hospital room, you'd never realize that anger was made up of a combination of pain and exhaustion. Oh my god, it is. Anger. A feeling you know all too well. ... Days go by, and a month later. Night 1. Fuck. What am I doing? What am I doing? A beautiful woman climbs out. There is something sensual and comforting about her. This is such a nice scene! I mean, it's scary as fuck because my guy stabbed the fuck out of someone. And that's concerning in itself. I hear very light on the glass. No, I just missed it. But don't worry, taking a cab. Anyhow, I just wanted you to know. For a minute, you think she's talking to herself, but she leans over and whispers her address to you. I think he really enjoyed it today. As you start the cab, you notice a hands-free headset practically hidden by her thick head of hair. She's got a Bluetooth. Got it. I'll massage his feet tomorrow and I'll let you rest. What the fuck are you talking about? A small laugh escapes her. Ha ha ha! Or the other way around, sure. And Cruz, it's normal to feel a little awkward at first. Uncomfortable, I mean, not knowing what to do. But you'll a couple more days and you'll get the hang of it. Anywho, you should get now. You need to keep up your strength. Oh, she moved. She stops talking. Her fall is over. She catches your eye in the rearview mirror and bursts out laughing. You look shocked. It's none of my business. Well, actually, it is a little, seeing I was rude enough to make a call in your cab. Wow! So just so everything's perfectly clear, it wasn't a booty call. Okay, good, because I absolutely thought so. I was talking about my son. He likes incest. No. I've been taking care of him since his accident. I'm a nurse. Ooh. His accident? That's right! He was to meet his father for a rugby match. I'm doing this accent all wrong!
He was in a hurry. He tried to pass a truck on the right.
As he was leaving the highway, the driver didn't see him. Her voice trails off. I'm offending as many people as I can today, apparently.
I don't know how he managed it.
Not die on the spot. That's really tough.
And all that just to see a rugby match.
Her smile is playful.
Full of life. I mean, ever since he was a little, I tried to get him interested in soccer. Fucking rugby. And see what happened? Fucking rugby. Blah, 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 blah.
A smile of dry amusement flickers across your passenger's face. Anyway, he's been in a coma for weeks now. Grade 2, not a total vegetable, but not all that hardy either. So I had to move him to his place. Cruz and I are taking care of him now. His place? Yeah, I couldn't stand going to rehab anymore. You should see how they treat the people there. It's the worst unit.
Yeah, no, they treat people like shit. I believe it.
And comas can go on like that for months, no change. Luckily, the doctor, your client, began mechanically tapping her fingers on her leather pants. You can hear the dull tap 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 sound. Let's just say he has a hard time saying no to me.
She does the fuck with him.
And that, I thought my little Tituan would be just as well off in his own bed with his girlfriend there to take care of him, seeing she doesn't work at all and all. But it's a little much for Cruz, of course. So I'm helping out. Yes. I understand now. You're having a threesome with your son and his girlfriend. Cruz is his girlfriend? His fiancée.
I love the girl. Your passenger puts her hand to her mouth to smother a giggle. Totally inhibited but sweet, very religious. She prays in Spanish at his bedside every night.
They've been going out for 2 years now, and I still don't think they've... She blushes. Fucked? Well, you know. Brief silence, you find yourself trying to think of something to say. How do you take care of someone in a coma? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, fuck. You're afraid you've embarrassed her, but her face looks relaxed. I work in palliative care, you know. I've spent the last 8 years of my life taking care of people who are going to die. The only question worth asking is how long before they die. It helps keep things in perspective. In my son's case, there's still hope, and at least I can help. I mean, I know how to do it anyway. For one thing, there's the day-to-day stuff. Nails, hair, beard. It all grows like crazy. There's a lot of maintenance. Like a gardener. Are you trimming his... I'm not gonna ask. Like a gardener. Same for the teeth. We have to brush them every now and then. Just believe me, if Tituan walks up looking and smelling like a werewolf, we'll never hear the end of it. Tituan! What the fuck is his name? Tituan. Tashawn. Is it Tashawn?
Am I fucking retarded? Somebody please answer me. Please help. Am I retarded? Tell me now. Tell me now!
Whatever the fuck is Tashawn? I'll call him Tashawn because Tituan sounds fucking racist. Even though she's white. I don't want to talk about it. We'll never hear the end of it. A smile escapes you. Your passenger sees it in the mirror and is clearly pleased. But the biggest risk is not being able to move. Our bodies are meant to move. I know, it's hard to believe when our alarm clock goes off, but it's true! Our blood circulation stops working correctly, our skin gets cold, loses all of its elasticity. So we have to massage him as often as we can. And then there are the bed sores. Do you know what bed sores are? No! It's what happens to your skin when the weight of your body is too much for it. It splits open in two, like the dead. Ow! Fuck! Or the Red Sea, I should say. In the hospital, there are a lot of patients who are still conscious, who have bed sores. Their bodies are racked with pain. It's like being skinned alive. The worst part is we have to change their bandages twice a day. Talk about brave. Working in the hospital is hard. The work, it's pretty depressing. But in Tashawn's case, it's different. I don't have a choice. It has to be done. Okay, I'm serious. That I don't know what the fuck to call that. Is that T21? Fucking T21. And actually, I'm happy. We can't talk to each other anymore. He doesn't even react when I touch him. So taking care of him is just my way of showing him I love him. That's a good thing, isn't it? Yes, it is. Pretty odd, huh? That's how it goes. Your passenger shudders briefly. Okay, Patricia, enough of that depressing stuff. Let me tell you something funny. Earlier tonight, when Cruz and I were watching Tituan, fucking Tashawn, not exactly a pleasure cruise. My son is well over 6 feet tall and Cruz is a cross between a matchstick and a Q-tip. Damn, that's fucking hilarious though. So I managed as best as I could, rolled him onto one side and then the other side. She was trying to help, though the truth is it's pretty hard for her to take. I mean, it's all new to her, it can't be that much fun. So she was muttering religious mumbo-jumbo to herself in Spanish, Dios míos and whatnot. Ah! And just as I was rolling Tashawn back onto his back, and guess what? He got an enormous erection. Laugh. For once you start to laugh, your passenger joins in. The two of you enjoy a good long laugh. He's got a fucking erection because his mom and girlfriend are rubbing him in.
I fucking told you. It's what's gonna happen when he wakes up. Mom's gonna bride him, and then girlfriend will join.
It's like the start of every bad porno I've ever seen! After a little while, your passenger manages to catch her breath. A big old hard-on. How did Cruz react? First she turned bright red, then she pulled the sheets up over him as fast as she could. Oh, that's cute. Your passenger marks a short pause to emphasize what's coming. His dick? But it looked even worse. It looked even worse because she threw a sheet on it. So it was just like, oh, I am the Holy Ghost. Just like Casper. Peals of warm laughter fill the air. For a moment you are happy, as if a weight has been lifted. You pull up to the address she has given you. You stop the cab. She hands you the fare. Thanks for the conversation. The ride went by really fast. She reaches for the door, then stops. You can see she's really on edge. It's good to be able to talk. It's pretty unusual in Paris to meet someone so warm. Good night. You two. Good luck tonight. She shuts the door carefully, then walks away. Hers as she climbs the steps to the door of her building. A moment later, she's gone. As you start the cab, you catch sight of something on the back seat. A Kleenex. You wriggle around to pick it up. Read it. You unfold the handkerchief, you see the word Patricia and a phone number written inside. You look up at the building and smile. You notice a newspaper on the back seat. Your last passenger must have left it behind, or the one before? You grab it and put it away. Could come in handy. Oh, right. 'Cause cab drivers, actually, believe it or not, they don't spend very much time at home at all. They don't get much free time because they have to drive around all the time to fucking make any money. So their only real human interaction or their way to be friends with anybody is in these cars. So sometimes they just make short-time friends, I guess. That's neat. That's how they meet people. You turn the key on the ignition and drive away. Wow. Wow. I don't know how I feel about this game, honestly, yet, but, like, I want to play a scary game, so here's what I'm going to do. This is going to be the end of part 1. I will do I'll start playing more